Oh, no, 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 no. I just saw several cats' lives flash before my eyes. Alright, we're back with MothClan here, and let's see what our little kitties get up to this time. We just got Judefur. I'm I want to make a pun about bury your gaze, but there's just not one coming. And Honeyear, too, is really awful. Gosh. So it looks like Violetmask is visiting with Mossmask, who, in my little allegiance page over here is listed as Mosspaw Mask for some reason. Forgot to delete that. Whoops. And then it looks like we also have Tiny Birch in the healer's den hanging out. Maybe they're both expressing their sympathies. Oh no! You lot, I just realized Violetmask was mates with Honeyear. And Honeyear was like the last. Oh gosh, we've lost a lot of cats. Honeyear was the last of this line, and they never had any kits. Oh. Wait, hang on. Frecklestone had some kits, but all of them are dead. I don't like that. Oh, I hate having part of the family tree just get severed off because I can't connect it. Oh, that's so frustrating, and it's obviously sad, but I like having my little family trees, and it's frustrating when you have a somewhat complete family tree here, and it just gets... There's no chance of connecting it to the other family tree. That's annoying. That's annoying. Well, let me just quick edit my healer patrol before I do that again. So let's remove Honeyear and put Mossmask in. And while I've got it pulled up, might as well see what they're up to. So, Mossmask and Rushclaw quizzed each other about the use of juniper berries. Seems like a perfectly fine thing to be doing, you know, after one of your medicine cats dies. It's fine. I'm not bitter or anything. So let's check in with the cats, and I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. Weaselbeam found a trinket that used to belong to Suntalon, who is Sparrowthroat's mate. They're both dead, but when we found trinkets belonging to Sparrowthroat, that was part of one of the many omens we never resolved, which reminds me, Garchomp pointed something out to me that we decided that Ant Call and Ant Call and Loudwave. Loudwave was sneaking Ant Call out of camp so that they can die in peace and not as a prisoner, but a dog got them. So maybe the prophecy last time about abandon an ant you cannot protect was about Ant Call, and Loudwave should have let them die and run from the dog, but they tried to valiantly save them, and it got them both killed. So the omen came a little bit too late, but... So I wonder if this trinket has anything to do with Sparrowthroat's omen, which I'm struggling to remember the details of at this exact moment, actually. So we will see about that. Rushclaw is interpreting a prophecy, so maybe that trinket does have a little something to do with something. Heavy Oak wants to be chosen as deputy. Are you a little jealous of your mate there? Chaosrift, meanwhile, is feeling happy as the new deputy. Prickletail's helping gathering herbs, probably because Honeyear just died and they needed a little bit extra help in the den there. Meadowdapple is fighting with Bouncewing. Why? Bouncewing was just napping. Meadowdapple? Now Flykit is visiting the medicine den. Okay. And once again, let's check in with StarClan and I'll let you know if anything happens. Honeyear is wondering about Two Legs. Probably saw that earlier when I brought it up, but I didn't take note of it. Otherwise, everyone else is thinking about messages to send, so maybe that two-leg thing is gonna pop up again. Judefur. They're feeling sassy. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Loudwave is watching over Tiny Birch. Okay. Doe Poppy is walking in the dreams of Slowkit, who we suspect may be Ivy Talon. Or maybe... Because, listen, I don't like how they handled the whole possession reincarnation thing in the actual books, because it always felt like Cinderheart was like constantly plagued by this, and it was really more of a bad thing than a good thing. So with this, I want to interpret it a little differently. I want it as more of a, the dead cat is guiding them. They're not really possessing them like they tend to do in the books. So it's more like they're still in StarClan, but they're kind of like guardian angels to the cat. So they're not quite reincarnated, but they're part of clan life again, and in a not haunting apprentices way this time, hopefully. I want it to be a more positive thing than it was in the books. Okay, so let's send some cats out on patrol. I don't see Pike Paw, so we'll just send a couple random cats out, and Violetmask is just abandoning their apprentice behind, so our new deputy is assigning themselves with Violetmask, maybe to be like, hey, yeah, I wanted to clear things up with you, make sure there were no hard feelings between us for me, a much younger cat taking what you might have perceived as your position. And then it looks like we've also got Storkstorm and Marsh Eyes? That's Marsh Eyes, right? They recently grew up, it's kind of hard to tell. So I believe it was Leaf Fall, so this should be a fine patrol to send. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think I skipped an event for Leaf Fall yet, so we should be safe to skip that. I just saw several cats' lives flash before my eyes. And Pike Paw's here, but their mentor already left without them, so they're gonna... Well, let's add a couple random cats and see if... one more. Oh, Pike Paw decided to go with them. So they decided to go with Jumpstar, Weed Speck, and One Step. One Step admits they had a vision from StarClan last night, or maybe a little earlier, telling them to come here. I don't know. We'll see. They talk them through it as they hunt. Okay. So maybe they were talking about what brought them to Moth Clan. One Step was Sparrowthroat's son, so maybe after Sparrowthroat's death they wanted to come visit, especially with a new kit without a mother. Raven Kit was adopted, so maybe they wanted to come here where there are some cats with kits, whereas this happened after they left. Which reminds me, actually, Tales from Ant Clan. I really need to start updating you lot on what's going on in Ant Clan more often. So, going on in Ant Clan right now, Pouncepelt, who was an elder, passed away, and Blue Ear and Dovefur, Blue Ear, who used to be our medicine cat, who then left to be with her girlfriend Dovefur, just had a kitten. They just adopted a kit named Wet Kit. Now, this is not the only kit they've had. They've had a number of kits, actually. Duffer and Blue Ear are the parents of Briar Goose, Raincall, Lizard Watcher, Dark Patch, and they just adopted Wet Kit. Only Briar Goose, Raincall, and Wet Kit are still alive. Lizard Watcher and Dark Patch died a while ago, I think, in some of the rogue happenings. But that's what's going on with Ant Clan. I'd like to keep you a lot updated on that every episode-ish, just to, news that has been shared at the gathering. So let's continue on with Moth Clan. We'll send 4 random cats out, so we have our new friend... What the heck is your name? I can't remember. Well, this is Shrewbie. And this is Tiny Birch, and that's Wasp Stripe. And I actually just realized that I never updated the list here on the left, so they're not here, but Wasp stripe, which is not what they're named in the game, but I'm gonna change it. And who are you? Feather Cloud, I think? Anyway, so they come across a fox, and they give Tiny Birch yet another scar. My goodness. Tiny Birch. Wow, they've got they've got one across their back and across their chest, so it looks like they have just a ring. Oh gosh, they're starting to look like that one cat. That one dark forest cat that I can't remember the name of with a scar wrapping around them. Yeah, they're starting to look like them a little bit. Whoops. And what was your name? Featherclad. I was right. Wasp leg. Yeah, I'm gonna change you to Wasp Stripe because that's a cooler name. Someone in the comments recommended that to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a way cooler name. I gotta change that. Then we will send 4 more out. And it looks like we've got Heavy Oak, Emberheart, Spark Cloud, and... oh, I can tell them apart again. That's Meadow Dapple, right? Meadow Dapple's short fur, and then Prickle-tail's long fur. Yeah, that's right. So this is Prickle-tail, this is Meadow Dapple. See, I'm learning. They find a loner. Listen, okay. I said no more. No more. And we'll send the last 3 out. So Scorch Patch, Panther Step, and I just went over this. Prickle-tail, because their tail is poofy, yes. They see a mouse and they catch it. Good for them. Tawnypaw, Slowpaw, Hatchpaw, and Smokepaw have all started their apprenticeships. So let's check in with them. So Tawnypaw is apprenticed to Weedspeck, it looks like. You already had an apprentice. You just got... wait, no, that can't happen. That's your dad. Nope, your apprentice is somebody else. I don't know who, but it's somebody else. Slowpaw is... you're not related, right? You're just... yeah. So Slowpaw is apprenticed to Shrewby, who just became a warrior. Little youngest warrior here. Hatchpaw to Emberheart. It's about time they had an apprentice that stuck with them. Smokepaw to One Step, our new one of the group, who's not actually as young as it says on here. I just forgot to reorder them. And then Flykit is bouncing around seeing the other kids become apprentices and is very excited. So, who was it that we were talking about making a healer, maybe? I can't remember. Was it Hatchpaw? I cannot remember. So, let's check in with everybody in the clan. Rushclaw is curious about what the other clans are doing. Well, I just went over that. But another moon has passed, so I'll have to go over it again. Spark Cloud is dreaming about being leader. Now, listen here. We let you out of prison. Don't make us regret that, okay? Emberheart is visiting the medicine den. Maybe telling them that Hatchpaw should not train under them. Are you gonna lose another apprentice, Emberheart? Chaosrift is sharing prey with Smokepaw, who is not your apprentice nor your child, so I guess you're just being nice to the new apprentice. You are the deputy, so it's kind of your job to know everybody in the clan, I suppose. Tiny Birch wants to be deputy. Listen here, I got so many scars. It's time. Except it's not time, Tiny Birch. Calm down, you're 20 moons old. Prickle-tail is rethinking their life choices. They were just in the medicine den last time helping out, and maybe now they're thinking they should have been a healer? Along with your sister there? Shrewby is acting suspicious. Okay. And that's about it for going on in the clan, so we'll check in with Star Clan, see if there's anything that we need to be worried about. Well, Weed Dawn's worried about the Dark Forest. And Ant Call doesn't want to talk to Weed Dawn. Honeyear is curious about what Panther Step is doing. Okay, well, what are they doing? They're gossiping. What are they gossiping about, I wonder? Well, the rest of Star Clan doesn't have much going on. One cat thinking about 2 legs, a couple more thinking about messages to send, but otherwise nothing too earth-shattering. So let's check in with our healers. Mossmask and Rushclaw are quizzing each other about the use of honey. Okay. Let's send some cats out on patrol. And we have Pikepaw, and this time you're awake, but your mentor isn't. I think Violetmask is just bitter about not having been made deputy, so they're ignoring their apprentice. Tawny Paw. Oh, I didn't write down who their mentors were. One sec. Okay, changes have been made. Since Tawny Paw was apprenticed to their father, I changed it to Storkstorm. So now we can send Pikepaw out with Violetmask since I had to go back and change a couple things. And do we have any other apprentices here? Doesn't look like it, so we'll send 2 random cats out. So Feathercloud and Shrewby, who's supposed to be out with your apprentice Slowpaw, but I guess you're just being a bad mentor. The patrol has a disagreement. They look to Violetmask to settle the dispute. And they skillfully smooth over the disagreement, showing once again that obviously they should have been chosen as deputy. Whether or not anyone else agrees with that, I don't know. But that's what they think. So here's Slowpaw, who's just been abandoned by their mentor. We'll take Smokepaw, because one step is right here. And then it looks like we also have Hatchpaw, and Emberheart's right below you, so that's all good. And we'll send those 4 out. They come across a rogue, and I've already skipped one off. Ah, gosh darn. We are going to lose Hatchpaw right here, aren't we? Nagipaw, please look after Hatchpaw. Thanks, StarClan! Thank you, Nagipaw, for saving Hatchpaw's life. They were almost killed by this rogue, but they made it out alive. I don't know where your scar is. Oh, it's a little torn ear. Wow, you can hardly tell. Wow, you made it out of that. Just almost completely unscathed. Thank you, Nagipaw. Ah, I didn't save. It crashed. Okay, well, it still happened, okay? It just... Hang on. Well, I'm gonna have to manually add that scar back in, I think. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out how scars work. But it still happened. Nagipaw still saved Hatchpaw's life, okay? It just... Yeah. Crashes happen. So that kind of reset the day. So I'm gonna try... We'll just send everybody out again. Violetmask with... Wait, no. I'm getting confused about who's mentor to who already. Shrewby's not here. Oh, geez. Why? It crashed again when I clicked on StarClan here. Huh. Is StarClan broken? Has StarClan abandoned us? Gosh, I was trying to get through this. My recording's going way over. Okay, don't really know what's going on with that. I think we're just gonna call this a day. And we will pick up next time with the next moon, because clearly something weird happens when I go from list cats to patrol to StarClan or something. I don't know. Something weird is happening. I just wanted to check in with Nagipaw here. But no, I can't do that, I guess. But we'll end it here. I've already gone over my time limit. And I will record the next episode right away, so any comments you receive I will hear by the end of next episode, okay? See y'all then.